Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today. Today is, oh my God, look at my nose ring. I'm just going to leave it. Who cares? Come as you are, right? I'm going to do the collective for today. Today is Thursday, July 10th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, we love that for you. Whatever does not, just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. So we're going to use the Heart's Hidden Secrets. And this is just like one of those little cheapo decks that I got off Amazon. I think like $10, 15 at the most, I would say. And you guys, if you're interested, and if you guys shop Amazon, I've kind of cut back ever since they did like the boycott and stuff, like was it March, April? So I've kind of cut back. I just order like what I need. I don't order a lot of junk. Because I used to order a lot of junk. But they do have decks on there that they do on sale for the Prime deal. And I think tomorrow's the last day. So if any of the decks that you see that I have that I tell you I got them from Amazon, you should go on there and see if they're cheaper, because some of them might be. And a lot of the little cheapy decks, like they'll normally be like 12, 15, and then like with Prime, they'll put them for like 10. Just saying. Just letting you know in case you're interested. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got 2 on the table. Three on the table. Okay, that was second. We do got one that's in the reverse. We got 5 on the table. I waited a little bit to come do reads. I actually ate my dinner. I sat and took a I don't know what you would call it, a siesta. I mean, I didn't sleep, but I sat outside. It's nice and breezy out there. I think it's supposed to storm. I might have to turn the air back on, but whatever. Right now it's nice out there. We got 6 on the table. I had to go get gas this morning, so I went to a local grocery store called Woodman's, and I got gas, and then I went into the shop because I had to get a birthday card for my friend at work, and I ended up going down the cracker aisle, and because Heidi, if you're watching, I am totally obsessed with these spicy dill pickle goldfish crackers, and I could only find the one at Meijer. And I went back and I couldn't find them. So this morning when I was at Woodman's, I was looking for them, could not find them. So I ended up getting they're like the giant flat goldfish jalapeno cheddar. I love those. So I got those. But when I was in the cracker aisle. Okay, I can't even talk. I had a day today. I had a day. They had the Parmesan crisps, and they had one that was cheddar jalapeno. I ate that whole bag. And good thing that it's not too many calories. It was like 280 calories for a whole bag, 24 grams of protein. I'm probably not going to be able to go to the bathroom for a month. Ugh. They were so good, though. My friend was like, she's a little bit older than me. She was like, oh, like, yeah. I was like, hey, get away from my Parmesan crisps. Those are mine. And I had one of the ladies at work tell me, she's like, your teeth are really white. And I said, no, I don't think it's the teeth. I think it's because I'm getting really brown. She goes, yeah, that must be it. She made me laugh so hard. She's such a sweetheart. She's so funny. We got 7 on the table. I'm going to put it as reverse because it's going that way, but let's do 2 more shuffles. I got to look at it. Even though it came out in the reverse, like I got to look at it in the upright. Okay, this one's in the reverse too. We got 9 on the table, 3 in reverse. Let's do 1 more shuffle. Ah, 10 on the table. Okay, that was weird. Clinging. I just said the last card. Psh, pretend like you didn't hear that. We got 11 on the table with bottom of the deck. I'm going to set that there. We've got confusion. We've got abandoned, but it was in the reverse. We've got healing. Divine masculine. Finality. Spying. We got elusive in the reverse. We got twin flame in the reverse. We've got 1 day. Pride. And bottom of the deck is clinging. Okay. Feminine, masculine, take heart resonates. You can always say divine masculine is divine feminine. You're not going to hurt my feelings. All right, let me turn these upside or upright so I can see. Because when the first 3 cards fell out, the confusion, abandoned, and reverse, healing. So this could be you. This could be your feelings, your thoughts. This could be this divine masculine. It could be the both of you. Like someone is confused. They felt abandoned. They're healing from this. But with the abandoned and reverse, I don't think this person was really abandoned. And like I said, it could be that like this person feels this way, but a divine masculine feels that way as well. And or someone feels like a divine masculine abandoned them and they're healing from this divine masculine. With the finality card, like to me, it's final. Like whether someone was abandoned or not, or both people were abandoned, whatever the case. Because I feel like it's just a feeling. I feel like it was miscommunication, and I think it was like a feeling, like, oh, I was abandoned. No, you weren't. And I don't mean to sound flippant. I'm not getting that. Like it's. I mean, technically, I guess if you feel that way, then you probably were, right? With the finality card, whatever this is, it's over. Like this is a cycle that most like this probably closed out, or it's gonna close out. Okay. But whoever this divine masculine is spying. And I don't even think that with the elusive and the reverse, I don't even think they're trying to hide it. I've told you guys before that the guy that my ex-best friend set me up with to mess around with, who she was secretly with for I don't know how long. I even think like her adult kid might be his. Maybe. I don't know. Her adult kid that she never told me she had, by the way. I've told you guys before, if you subscribe, if you've been watching me for the last year and a half or whenever, right? I know a lot of people go back and watch old videos. I mean, I do that with readers when I find someone I love. I watch all their old videos. whether it resonates or not, it's just nice to pick up on their energy, to see what they're about. Because let's face it, at this point, like either it resonates or it doesn't resonate, and I still sit there and watch, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's like a soap opera, and I don't have cable, so I'll take it. Anyway, 20% off underwear. Shinesty.com. They do like booty shorts and stuff like that, but they are super comfortable. Super comfortable underwear. I'm not even kidding. And they have men's and women's. Um, he's on my TikTok. Like he has his own TikTok. He shows up on my suggested followers. Like I should friend him because, he's looking at my stuff. He doesn't follow me. Because when I went and looked at his page, like he doesn't follow me. And I mean, why would I want to follow him? But he's still on there. And it's kind of funny, he fell off for a while. Like he falls off like every couple months and then he comes back. So I don't know if he just loses interest. I don't know. And twice I've looked at his account since probably like fall of last year. Like I looked, and then I think I looked again more like in the spring of this year. He doesn't post any content. Or if he does, it's private, but he has content up there that's public. So I'm assuming he doesn't post anything. I don't know why he wouldn't. He's a clout chaser. He's just looking for a quick buck, and he's just looking to make a name for himself. Um, yeah. He came up the other day, and he came up on my feed or whatever. So if he thinks that I don't know, like I know, like I see him, he's there. So it's, he's not hiding anything. There's no hiding. I mean, I guess he could have another account too and be watching under another name. I just don't know why you would bother. That just seems so immature to me. It's bad enough I see your real name on there. But that's what I'm saying. Like somebody's not even trying to hide it. Like they're spying, they're watching someone on social media, maybe trying to get information from friends, family, mutuals, right? And they're not even trying to hide it. This would be like, someone's ex, Becky, calling Tina and saying, do you have any info on Mark? We broke up 2 years ago, but I was just wondering what's going on. And then Tina's going to call Mark and be like, Becky wants information on you. It's just like the drama I put up with at the warehouse. It's the same. It's like one of the three girls that I said was like they were my friends, but now they're kind of not my friends because I don't really trust them. But I mean, they made me feel some type of way. It's not that I don't like them still. It's not that I don't trust them. It's just they made me feel like I was a liar and like I don't know. I was like, yeah, I'm not. Like I can have a conversation with them, but like I don't want any personal information from them and I'm not giving them any personal information. But one of the young ladies was telling me something that someone else said about me, and it's very nice of her to come to me and, like, oh, I'm your friend, so I'm going to tell you. But on the other hand, is that bait and switch? Like, what is that? And that kind of energy, like I listened to what she had to say and I responded to her, I gave her like an offhand response. I don't talk to the guy anyway that was talking about me. Like he's a nightmare. Um he really is just a nightmare. And he's just not a good person. Like he comes off nice, it's a fake nice. And he continuously tries to buy people food and stuff from the market in the break room during lunch and break and stuff because Like nobody wants to talk to him. Nobody wants to have anything to do with him. He's a drama queen. He's a drama queen. He's a mama's boy. He's one of those guys. I'm telling you, he's one of those guys that women get all riled up about in the media, right? Like, oh, we don't want men. We don't want men, because of this, that, and the other. He's the guy. He's the guy that women don't want because he is conceited. He was raised to be like, oh, you're the best. You deserve the best. Da 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 da. No. Mm-mm. No offense, but no. I mean, I'm sure there's a lid to his pot somewhere, right? Everybody has one. I feel sorry for that woman. But no. Anyway, I don't really have anything to do with him anyway. I made a comment to her. The thing was is I was thinking about it all Wednesday yesterday when I was off, and I just kept thinking, like I just don't want to get involved. Like I want to go to work and I want to be cordial to people and I want to have like, hey, how you doing? Like how's the weather kind of conversation. But I don't want to get involved with these people. Like I'm done with that. Like I want to go to work, I want to work, I want to make my money, I want to go home. I want to do this when I get home, play with the cats, meditate, watch tarot readings, go to bed. Like that's what I want. That's my dream right now. Whoever this person is, whoever this divine masculine that's spying, like they're going to go out of their way to spy. And like I said, it would be like obvious. Like you would notice. If you're on social media, if they're on social media, you would notice. Like even on Facebook, I get people that come up on my Facebook and I'm like, why are they on there? Like why are they there? The twin flame in reverse, this is not a twin flame situation. These two people may have thought so at one point, like, oh, my twin flame. They are not. Or or I'm gonna throw it out there. If they were a twin flame, it would be like one of those situations like I had where I basically told God, like, I don't want this twin flame. I want to sever that connection. And I literally, when I cut the cord every day in the morning, I cut the cord every day. My twin flame's name is on there. His name is on there. And actually one of my soulmates is on there because they're lost. And I don't have any hope of either of them ever being recovered. So they're both on there. One of my soulmates and my twin flame. Yeah, if you have a question, yes, they are both connected to the ex-best friend. Yep. And it's too bad because in reality, like, especially the guy that was my soulmate, he deserves so much better. Like I don't know why he stays in that circle, that friend circle, that community. He deserves so much better. He seriously does. Whoever this divine masculine is, they feel like one day, like, oh, maybe one day we'll meet again, maybe one day we'll get back together. It's kind of funny because I feel like this should have been in the reverse, because I don't think that's going to happen. Like I said, with the finality card, like to me the cycle closed. Like to me that this is done. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about cycles and closure. Okay, God can have every intention of closing a cycle between you and another person, between someone and someone, right? And they do it. They're like, okay, tie severed. It's closed. Go your separate ways. We're human. We all have our own minds. We all do our own thing. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think about the twin flame. I think about the soulmate. I think about the ex-best friend. I think about everybody. I think about my past all the time. Do I want any of it back? No. But I do think about it all the time. And, well, I shouldn't say all the time, but often enough. And I feel like when you put that energy out there, like, oh, I'm thinking about it. Oh, I thought about it. You might ruffle a few, cosmic feathers there. Especially if you technically had a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection. Or like in the case of me and the ex-best friend, like we had that tie. We had that soul tie. I mean, we were friends for 30 years. I thought we were best friends. So if you're putting out that energy, like they could be like, oh, so-and-so thinking about me. Like, oh, one day we're going to get back together. Sometimes we put that out there. Even the God's like, no, it's over, it's done. We're good here. Sometimes because we're human, we're like, wait, it's over? Wait, it's over? Are you sure? Whoever this divine masculine is, they have a lot of pride, some ego, stubborn, arrogant. I'm picturing someone really put together too. Like, and don't don't laugh at me. Do not laugh at me. It's an actor from like the 70s. And I want to say he was Hispanic or maybe like half black, half Hispanic because he had a darker skin tone, but he's wearing a white button-down collared shirt with like the sleeves rolled up. He was wearing like beige dress slacks. But again, it's kind of like the 70s, so it looks kind of hokey, right? And he was wearing like dark brown like dress shoes or maybe even boots underneath there, I don't know. God, what show was that? It's probably every show in the 70s. Chips? Is it what's his name from Chips? What is that? Eric Estrada? Is that Eric Estrada? I'm not an expert on the 70s by any means. I feel like it's not him, but I feel like it could be him. I don't know. So just someone, I know that's a weird picture to have in your head, but when I saw it, I'm like, "Oh, he's put together." And I don't mean for like the 70s. I think that's just what like popped into my head. But yeah, they're like they dress nice. Whoever this masculine is, they dress nice. Not everybody dresses nice. Let's just be honest. I'm very casual. I'm casual girl. I mean, I come to this in my Save the Planet tank top with the cat on it. I don't even remember where I got this. I'm not going to lie. And it's like 2 sizes too big for me. Maybe whoever this is, they grew up. Like I was born in 80. So like if somebody was born in 70, they'd be like 55 cuz I'm 45. Cuz I'm picturing somebody like being a kid like in the 70s and kind of seeing those kind of shows. What is it? Chips? What was the other one? Was it Fantasy Island? Was that in the 70s or was that the 80s? I used to watch Fantasy Island, I think, with my dad. I used to watch everything with my. I used to watch Dynasty with my dad. My dad loved Dynasty. Um, I had it on DVD too for a while, and then I donated it. There's only so many times you can watch those women in those funky dresses with the shoulder pads. Like, you just get turned off. I'm picturing somebody like being a kid, like in the 70s, being like a teenager in the 80s, and their first car is more like an older 70s car, like a used car. Like back in the day when you got your first car, you got a beater, you know? It's funny because when I was a kid, my dad had a little blue Honda, like a little sedan. And I think he ended up selling it for cash to put towards a new car, I think, if I remember correctly. But the funny thing is that it was really light blue, metallic-y, and I used to love it. And I can't remember what the style of the car was. I just know it was a Honda. And before he sold it, like it was just starting to rust a little bit, like in certain spots. I always thought that I was going to have that car to learn to drive on. I don't know why I always thought that. I like that little car. My mom had, when I was like kind of a teenager, just before I hit my teens, she had a Ford station wagon. It was a blue. It was like a lighter blue. Kind of like the sky just before it's getting ready to turn, like evening, like night. I used to love that wagon too. I loved her wagon. She traded it in for something else. I don't know. Oh, she traded in for her Ford Explorer, and then she hated the Ford Explorer. She couldn't get in and out of it. I love the Ford Explorer too. Okay, that's it. Let's quit talking about the cars. And they always got blue cars. Her and my dad always got blue cars. That's why I get black. I get black. A lot of people I know at work always get white. I don't know what that is. I would never want a white car. I think they look nice, but like in the winter, salt and snow and like dirt, like I would feel like I would need to wash it all the time. And I'm too lazy for that. This person was probably clingy, okay? This masculine. And it's okay. It says clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. Hello. I told you. And it's obvious. With the elusive in the reverse, it's obvious. Hmm. Storm. I think that's it. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I would just keep repeating myself. And I'm not picking up on anything else. Probably born like in 70s, teenager in the 80s, old car, dressed nice. Dressed nice more as like an adult. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah. I hope the message resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all had a great Thursday, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Maybe it's not even Thursday there. I'll talk to you later. Bye.